each other by circumstance, all that yada 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 lore. They started out fighting ogres and ravaging town stores. Now they're a little guild called the Crimson Crows. Stick around to find out some more. There's never a dull moment, they're all characters, I swear. From a kid to Baxi who shoots fireballs, to a high elf obsessed with his hair. There's a rogue who cares too much about gold, and one who feels nothing at all. A bard who lives through his alter ego, a rockman who creates mushroom people, a cleric with just a dash of evil. Now for some underscore. this town we run the streets, so take a message to your king. Hear the people of this town sing, we shall never bend the knee. In this town we run the streets, so take a message to your king. Hear the people of this town
This is too much, pushing the limits.
So I've just put it to the live screen, so we can all listen to this breakdown when the PC fries looking for the notes. So hello if anybody's watching or anybody watching back.
Hello.
We're on session 17 now.
I don't know who's counting. We just haven't done.
Official 17. The rundown from last week, you guys had defeated all of the enemies at the Blacklight Bastion, leaving the captain unconscious, deciding to tie him up and go inside to see what you can find, find the source of the storms, all that sort of stuff. You venture in, find it to be a very old tower, a good, at least over 1,000 years old, run down on the inside, very, what do you call it? Old school on the inside. Things like statues had lost their shape, lost their face. You couldn't really tell anything on the inside. The place littered with living area. It basically used as a living area down in the main vestibule, foyer, whatever you want to call it. And you guys decided to rummage through everything. Now with a natural 20 from Mal and a almost natural 20 from Zarathos, but still a very good find, they managed to open up a secret room underneath the stairs, which showed a dedication to the no, we've been good. We've not done secret tunnel in a while. We managed to just get past that. Almost every session for about 2 months, there was secret tunnel, and then it bled over into the other campaign as well. It was
Contagious.
It was very contagious. You found a small secret room that was dedicated to the storm god Zeus.
Yeah.
Where
Yes, we did.
where Zarathos found money and some
Paintings, I believe.
beautiful paintings. I can't remember how much. Did you put it in like how much they were going to cost and all that stuff as well? Because I can't.
Yeah, I think up to the gold value. Was it 150? I want to say.
Just remembered, I am minted.
Yeah, you can tell some, with my 16 fucking copper.
I was about to say, yeah, I started the game with like nothing, no money at all. I rolled 40.
Yeah, you do deserve it, that's true.
I think Mal found a little bag with a load of gems in it and some gold as well.
Bag of holding, yeah.
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 Oh, the bag of
Oh
holding.
yeah, the bag of holding.
That's
Yeah.
what she got.
One?
Oh no, it's not here.
No, he's not here, no.
She got the bag of holding and some gems that were inside it as well. She seemed more excited about the bag of holding than the gems, but we're gonna allow that. Big baller Halder found a little old decrepit box that he opened up and found, what was it, 6 pieces of platinum?
Yeah, 6 pieces of platinum.
6 pieces of platinum.
Money, baby.
First time he's ever held platinum in his hands.
Yep, could not get enough of it.
Yeah, Drayon found some silver, I believe it was. And then, disappointingly, Missy found a few raggy bits of copper where she decided to look.
Honestly, me and D100 are just not friends.
No, it wasn't very good, was it?
It's very racist towards me, I think.
No, you're a changeling. You could be anything you want, so there's no changelings don't understand racism.
Well, clearly the D100 doesn't understand either.
If anything, it was the tieflings that would be people racist towards them because of the horns, But saying that, Zarathos got a good roll, so no racing
He
for him.
did.
Yep.
No racing
Yeah.
for him today. As you guys were sort of entering around the tower and stuff like that, Drayon, you were feeling a constant hum within the walls. You couldn't understand it, but you got a sense that it was in the higher levels of the bastion. After you scribbled through all your stuff, found your gold, your silver and whatnot, you decided to do the most Drayon thing possible and fireballed your people. No, wait, sorry, no, that was that was the session before you essentially fireballed up everyone.
Next episode on the time twist.
No, you wandered off by yourself and found the storm engine. A strangely beautiful, intricate machine that was the cause of the perpetual storm on the outside that went along a few miles of the coastline and inland as well. Having a look over the thing, you managed to see what was flashing in the core and seen that
It was running on Soul.
but essentially it was the shard of did I say a storm giant, was it? Or
Something to that effect.
Yeah, I need to listen back to the previous recording. I've still not put that up yet, actually. Yeah, I think it was like a storm giant or something like that I'd said it was. Understanding what the power in that was, you felt a little bit of trepidation. But then you were followed up by a few of your friends and decided that you need to turn the thing off. As you were doing that, the generator started to become a little bit unravelled and made it difficult for you. After a really good...
Oh, they are a bit unstable.
A little bit unstable, just a tiny bit. You guys managed to hop your way to the generator and for a little bit of dexterous looks between Zarathos and Mal, managed to get the four of you across to it, and Mal decided to try and short circuit it somehow. Didn't work. She set off a thunderous blast of force energy that fired everyone back, done a good bit of damage to y'all. Drayon, you managed to realign all of the weird dials and energy conversion shit, leading to the shutdown lever being revealed. Halder and Zarathos ran across, done a little skill game. Halder, for his strength, absolutely bossed it, managed to pull the lever down, but it was not clicking in place. There was a loose cable. Zarathos, using his agility and know-how, ran across, grabbed the cables, but could not survive his constitution saving throw, and was completely zapped from the two cables. But he managed to join it up the circuit with his own body. So that was a good sacrifice, Zarathos.
Thank you. My little leg.
Yeah. Oh God,
Yeah.
I forgot about the homunculus.
The little legs.
Yeah.
Detective baby legs.
Yeah.
Oh, like Deadpool when he has to regrow his legs. That's literally what
Oh yeah.
Zarathos is
literally
like at this moment in time.
Feel it.
Oh, cursed image.
Oh, too funny.
Too good.
He did go unconscious, but you guys managed to short circuit and turn off the storm engine. Missy ran back upstairs very slowly because she failed a dexterity save or an athletics save, whatever one it was. She's been skipping the fucking cardio days. Don't worry, I skip cardio day every day, so I'm not judging.
No, I can hear how much you
And then got up and healed everybody who needed to be healed. But that is where we finished the session. And you guys have now cleared the bastion, turned off the engine, and standing or floating before Drayon is the shard of the storm giant that was being used as the core element of this contraption. So with that, we'll swap.
And we still have the captain and the 2 tied up guys, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
You still have the captain, and the captain is literally just outside.
Yeah.
And the 2 other guys, the one that was put to sleep will be awake by now, because you guys did have a short rest. Because I forgot you guys didn't have much health and you nearly died. So
Yeah.
we said you guys had a short rest as well. But Tech flew off to guard the ones that were already there. So we open up back in the large antechamber that once held the activated storm engine. Before you draw on, you see the shard of the storm giant floating, still in place in the gyroscopic chamber of it. Halder and Missy, you both surrounding Zarathos, who was still on the ground but having been healed from your electrical wounds, and Mal sort of just off to the side, not speaking, seems to be a little bit sort of like pissed off with herself, in a sense that she nearly caused the failure and the eruption of this device. What would you guys like to do?
That's a good point. I mean, Graham was the one that came up there.
Right, I'd probably like to grab the floaty thing.
Okay.
Oh, you think this seem important? Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check, please, Drayon.
Can do it.
Oofed. Nearly a crit. With
Alright.
with great precision and understanding of what an item like this is, how would you like to go about taking the item out? Like, what do you think Drayon would do in an instance seeing something of this magnitude and this?
Given how powerful an item this is, Drayon would probably try and feed into that magic a little bit, and as he approaches it, like outstretch his hand and kind of let it gravitate on its own towards him. Like gently pulling away from the center of the machine as he approaches, and like finally it's floating but in the palm of his hand.
So, using your innate magical abilities, you sort of like, just with a little pulse of magic, sort of like ebbing through your fingers, nothing too extreme, nothing too mental, you just put that and wait for the crystal to gravitate towards that. A few seconds go by, nearly a minute, and it does. You do notice that it is gently swaying towards you now. Whatever residual arcane energies within the machine, you do feel around you that it's like ebbing off ever so slightly and dissipating back up into the sky. Any sort of like vents or things like that would be installed into a structure like this just seems to ebb off through there, and the crystalline material just slowly but surely woof, 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 floats and lands gently in your hand. As you sort of like hold it, you feel almost like it has a really thin fragility to it, like holding not glass, ice that's not all the way frozen yet. But you know, having seen the bombardment of power that it's taken throughout the whole time being in that gyroscope, you know this thing can handle a lot. And just like as it lands in the palm of your hands, you feel that that fragility and whatnot, but you still feel energy, like, almost like lightning pulsing through your veins as it touches your skin.
Drayle would kind of turn to the rest of the group and be like, Drayle's pretty certain we've decommissioned this.
I mean, Haldir takes no notice at all because he's still really, really invested in his platinum.
Yeah, Darathos has been tortured and electrocuted to near death, so I'm just going to take 5 and just chill, I think, for a minute.
I mean, Missy's not really been up there to see what happened, so she's still a bit confused as the what happened, because nobody really explained fully.
Mal just looks at you all, thank fuck, right, we can get out of here then. Fuck this place. And just starts kicking things as she's walking past. Fuck you. Fuck you, stone. Fuck you, bit of wood.
Hey, that was me.
Haldir, that you weren't expecting that. That was a crit. You're dead now. You karate chop your
Oh
head
no.
off. That's actually a good point. Like,
Well, it was good playing with you too.
if Haldir dies, does he die? If he loses his head?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I think you do still die, but like, can we like?
Transfer the soul into
Put them
different
back together,
bodies?
maybe.
Yeah,
Put them back
like,
together, maybe.
is it going to be like a Mimir moment from God of War? Like, if you lose your head, will you still have consciousness and stuff? So you.
What's on like guiding my body towards me, like
what hocus pocus, like the body without the head that's got the thing. It starts walking over to it.
yeah.
Like that. Oh god, there's so much we could do with that. Right, okay, we'll digress. We'll deal with that later on. Yes.
Yeah, we'll unpack that one later.
Yeah. Mal starts walking down the tower. I know that you guys, come on, you all are actually just going in like there for the moment. She walks out the tower. I was forgetting your name. I was going to call you Drayon. You're not Drayon. You are Tech.
So far off.
Yes.
Roll me, please, a perception check, please.
I will guidance myself as well. So perception was a 4. Seven.
Yeah, fucking hell. Roll me a D100 at disadvantage, please.
I still bet there's gonna be more than I fucking roll.
Yeah.
That was some talent.
We can do it as 2 separate rolls because I haven't selected the
you
dice
get three?
separately.
Oh, so you actually did roll. No. Yeah, see what I mean? How good
And
advantage as well.
47.
47, okay. Roll 4d6s, please.
Hmm.
12.
12.
Well.
As she is walking down the stairs and gets to the bottom of it, she kicks something else, and a little pouch falls out like this really old, rotten vase. Mal picks it up, and as she does, you are flying back to the tower to see what's going on. She walks out, and fucking arseholes, everything. Your stupid machines and bah! And she just throws you this pouch, like throws it at you, and just wanders off. You can add 12 silver pieces into your purse.
Awesome.
And the funny thing is, that's still better than what Missy got last week.
Yeah. That was not with disadvantage. I literally rolled what 16 out of the 100.
You rolled like a.
Oh wait, no 6.
Yeah, it was like a 6 or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
Yeah, it was
rolled
single
like
digits.
really low.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6. I think. No, wait, that's how they.
Uh,
Oh, wait, there was the 200. No. 11. No, that was perception. I don't know. It was really fucking low. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, you rolled like. You just rolled really shit last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be fair, I did roll like 2 natural ones.
And then, like, I think Cara got
Mark,
like
two
3.
natural 20s,
Yeah, she got like 3 natural 20s or something last session.
Yeah.
Fucking
Crazy.
late. Crazy. Yes, so you fly back to the tower tech after seeing the perpetual storm ebb away and sunlight pierce through the skies once more. As you get back to the tower, you just hear footsteps coming down the stairs. Some sound a little bit laboured. Others, you hear like the clanking of the wood coming down the stone steps. You're guessing, oh, that must be Halder, the wooden child. And
A real boy.
I'm a real boy. And everybody wanders out. You see that like Missy and Halder are sort of holding up Zarthos a little bit, and Druon's got this like really strange component in his hand. Give me either an Arcana or a Nature check, please, Tech.
I'm going to guidance myself as well.
Oh, for God's sake.
Arcana, because fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Eight.
I should have had you in the fucking session last week. You could have fucking made the final checks a lot more interesting. We might have actually got fucking a hole ripped in space and time because of you. Yeah, you see this component, and even though it's jittering out a little bit of electricity, you've got no idea what this is. It looks familiar to. You may have seen stuff like it in your travels at one point, but at this moment in time, nothing's ringing a bell. So, what would you guys like to do?
Well, we need to do something with the captain and the two guys we tied up, I suppose.
That is very true. Yeah, we did just kind of leave them outside.
I mean, we could, but do we?
The captain is still unconscious. Tech,
Okay.
you were looking out for the two guards down at the bottom. The one that was put to sleep, or attacked and then put to sleep, has woke up, and even though he's bound and gagged, he still is panicking, writhing and stuff like that. The other one who just gave himself up out of nowhere because he was like, nah, fuck this, I'm not dying for this. He's been calm, collected, he was chatting away to you, asking if you like food. Seen any good sports lately? Is,
You know, like jungle or drum on day.
Is there a particular sort of area you like flying in, being a bird person? You know, just all these generalised questions and just trying to keep himself from not being killed whilst bound, and showing himself to be very much like helpful, rather than being like the other one that's wriggling about trying to get free and like that sort of shit.
So, just to remind me, are we? Obviously, we didn't kill the captain because we needed him for information.
You wanted to question him at some point.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
I guess you can bless yourself.
Yeah.
Could Tech go up to the captain and cast suggestion on him?
You could. But he's
'Cause
still
unconscious.
But he's still unconscious.
Yep.
I suggest you stay
Well,
unconscious.
can I cure him a little bit and wake him up?
If you want to use the spell slot on him, you can.
Yeah, I have lots of first
Pick him
level
about of it.
spells. So yeah, I'll do first level cure ones on him.
No, pick me up.
8.
Yeah, we don't need to know the amount that's going on him because
Okay.
he might not survive long enough after it. With you, band of rapscallions, you chaos crew, you.
Yeah, there's a real possibility.
The Missy, you go over and you place a hand on like, where are you? How are you doing this? Like, what position are you guys getting ready for? Bringing this guy back to consciousness.
Well, I thought we tied him up as well, so it don't matter if I just wake him up, no?
No,
Or
it's,
is he-
yeah, he is tied up, but it's just like if you
Yeah,
want to do it
okay.
in a specific way, like
No, I'll just literally like put my hand on his like forehead and just like heal him a little bit, not even like trying too hard, you know.
yeah, just putting a little bit of energy through him and
Yeah,
heal
yeah,
him up a little bit. Just,
Yeah.
You see the eyes beginning to flicker a little bit, and then he opens them
Yeah,
up,
that's
and
enough. Yeah.
just this like nasty grimace comes across his face. Just like, I thought I told you all. No. Thought I killed you all. It must have been a bad dream. Starts moving his arms a little bit. Oh, gods.
As he comes to consciousness, Tech will lean down, put his hand over Captain's face, lean in, and just whisper in his ear as he casts suggestion. So I need a wisdom saving throw from the Captain.
I need to find the encounter so I can get the Captain's... There we go. I genuinely thought I typed in Fleshlight Bastion there. It is not, it's Blacklight Bastion. Sorry to anyone watching for the crudeness. What save was it, sorry?
Wisdom.
I will just have to roll. Check. A 13.
He fails.
Woohoo!
So, as I whisper in his ear, I'll be whispering, answer all of our questions truthfully.
And oh god, the king, the cocker beak going in. Nothing more fearful than that. You dig deep, and from the release of your patroness like energy, you feel it you feel it emanating from your mouth, and sort of like almost like a breath of warlock energy. It just creeps out your body and into this guy's ear, and you just sort of see him freeze up for a second, look at you and nod. How long does suggestion... Go and display in VTT for me, please.
Yep. There we go.
No, that's cast. That's casting it. Yeah. So just click on the spell that brings up the description on your right hand side. There we go.
My fat fingers pressed the wrong thing.
Oh yeah, just blame your fat fingers. Great. Yeah, no, I was just wanting to... Yeah, so he for the next 8 hours, or as long as you're holding concentration, the captain cannot lie to you.
Well, you better concentrate.
I turn to Missy and Drayon. Yeah, he should give us any information we want now.
You look and Drayon's just staring up at the sky, just... It's almost as if he's not there at this moment in time.
I snap my fingers, trying to get his attention, and just nothing.
Yeah, nothing. It's almost as if he said he'll be right back.
I still got about a second lead.
And he's just went inward on himself. Yeah, Missy, you get told from Tech that the captain will answer the questions and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Well, Captain. So, tell me everything you know about this place and what you're hiding.
I am not hiding anything. I am a captain
Okay.
of the Byzan Empire. I do not hide anything here. I am under the orders of the most highly renowned Moro, known as Mr. Modern. This tower is to help protect our people or our hold in this area.
And what about that storm that we just stopped with that crazy machine inside? What you want to tell me about that?
A gift from one of the other Moros.
Okay, that's not enough information. Tell me more.
Tell me
Why did
more,
you have
Why
tell
was
me
it placed
more.
there?
What did it do? Why was
What was
it?
its purpose?
Yeah.
It was created to create storms along the coastline.
What, so people can find you or people can get to you?
We are everywhere within the Empire. This is so that our enemies do not have places to land and invade us.
Well, that didn't work, did it?
He laughs. He sort of like gives you a smirk and a laugh. I would not be too confident.
How many more towers are there like this?
Hundreds along the whole coastline of the Empire. And then you like
And how many?
you catch the, like a memory of the size of the Byzantine Empire, like the little, like everywhere that goes around the place, and you think that like every coast part of the coastline must have one of these towers, like almost completely surrounding the Empire. It's a scary understanding.
Well, apart from this little hole we've isn't there?
How many
Is there
of
a
you
way-
is there in each tower then?
I do not know the numbers of other towers. I was commissioned and sent here by Lord Mordain to be the captain of this tower. Then your resistance. I am imagining your resistance decided to take this, and we underestimated you. I completely agree with that. But the Empire will have its revenge.
We're not the
Mhm.
resistance, we're just some guys.
Love it. Because we're actually called some guys.
Dreon, you can have an inspiration point for that.
Yes, yes.
The captain just sort of shifts himself a little bit in his bindings. You want to know some more information from me? And he turns a little bit, and you see like a little satchel pack. My orders are in there.
I'll take it and have a look.
You open up his little like man bag. It's like a little purse sort of thing.
Little gay bag.
There's a bit of lipstick in it, you know, a little bit of what is it?
Powder.
Chapstick. There's a weird little baggie of white powder in it, but we'll not get into that.
Some
that's-
tampons.
I don't want to know where he's shoving those. Like, but you see, enveloped in a small like leather pouch within the bag,
Mhm.
3 letters. The look of utmost importance. And
Okay,
I will
well-
send them. Who would like to read them?
Who's the best at reading? Jesus?
Shotgun
Me
not.
and my,
Yeah.
me and my foreign lost, you know.
Zarathos could read them out, I suppose, if you guys are happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, dokie. I will send them. Letter 1. Have you got your Discord on your phone, Jesus?
Who's got it on his...
I've got it on my laptop, yeah.
You've got it on your laptop. Good. I will send you
Yeah,
a,
yeah, good.
a private message with the first letter. If you would like to read it out to the group, if not, you can. You more than likely can.
Oh,
Yeah, so yeah, just getting it full.
That's fine. It's my dad. He can wait.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, letter 1. To Captain Orvis Darren, Blacklight Bastion, from Sneezer, faithful manservant of his esteemed eminence, Mr. Mordain, Imperial Morrow of the periphery of Shallow Reef. It reads, on behalf of the honoured Morrow Mr. Mordain, whose time is reserved for matters of true imperial gravity, I pen this letter to inform you of your continued obligation to maintain utmost vigilance and decorum in the administration of Blacklight Bastion. As per His Eminence's last audit, disturbances reported in the lower wards of the Bastion, while minor, are not to be dismissed. His Eminence expects complete compliance with the Bastion's order mandate. You are to review all watch rotations and reinforce your perimeter arcane ward by the third quarter phase of Moonstorm. Should your efforts prove inadequate, rest assured His Eminence will send replacements who require less encouragement. By the wax and will of Mr. Mordain, Sneezer, in solemn service of His Eminence, Imperial Morrow of the periphery of Shallow Reef.
Yay. You read this one, seems to just be like an introduction letter, essentially, telling, there's like little bits on it, there's like shift rotations, new guards, this, that, and the next thing, what's to be expected of this, blah, blah, blah. The second one has just been sent. Who was in it there?
We just got this business quickly.
Up into me.
Ah, okay.
So Deacon call her dad.
Oh, I'm having to turn you down a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's because 100% on people's things always comes through really loud on mine.
No.
Hold on, Right. Are we all good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all good.
Yeah.
Sweet. Second
What are you
letter
waiting for me?
should be through to you.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
Okay, letter number 2. Again, it's Captain Orvis from Sneezer. I write again under the command of His Eminence, who has noted your reports regarding persistent activity by rebel elements styling themselves the Resistance. Her Ladyship, the illustrious Morrow... Oh shit. Elowin has taken note of the failures to quell such defiance. As a courtesy, she has threatened to permit a small delegation of her so-called elite talents to patrol coastal bastions, including your own. His Eminence is, of course, reluctant to have his stations polluted by foreign discipline, but should the situation escalate further, you may expect these agents to arrive unannounced. I recommend you resolve your difficulties promptly and with suitable severity. His Eminence does not enjoy being embarrassed.
Are we embarrassed?
Dictated but not read. Sneezer. Pen in the hand of Mr. Mordain. Fucking love these. Imperial Morrow of the periphery of Shallow Reefs.
And the third and final one.
You sure? I don't mind, I can turn it up on it.
Oh.
Look up and down. Okay, and the third and final letter. It has come to the attention of His Eminence that 2 prisoners of considerable interest have been secured at your facility. One, Zarathos, a dissident bearing the sigils of speech. He takes a moment to be like, whoa, crap. And speech of the Forbidden Parliament. And the other, a most curious construct known as Haldir, a Weshel kind, whose properties are best left unspoken here. You are hereby ordered to prepare Zarathos for extraction. A Talon, dispatched from Lady Elowin's private cohort, will arrive under shadow to escort the prisoner for further Imperial scrutiny, under Mr. Mordain's direct supervision. As for the puppet, Her Ladyship has commanded it to return to her estate at once, no matter the cost, were her exact words. And I trust I do not need to explain what that implies. Failures will be remembered. That is the end of the third lesson. Well, damn.
Damn.
Oh, damn it.
Can I get a history check
What from who?
Oh, from me?
from 2 people?
Let's see.
Zarathos.
Yeah, there's someone else
Oh,
gotta do this
oh,
because I've got -1 on that one.
Yeah, hold on. It's Zarathos first, please. If I can get a history check from you. It's not a high. It's not a high DC from you.
Oh, nice.
Nice. That roll through to him?
Yeah.
See, why does that not come
Oh,
pop
yeah.
up here?
Why is it not rolling there? Let me have a
Because-
look.
Do you? Are you on your own laptop? Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have the extension
He did add the extension,
Oh, I
you see.
did have it. Yeah.
beyond 20.
Oh.
You added that on.
Yeah. Now it's not there for some reason.
Hmm.
You did have it.
Yeah.
To be fair, it came through on the D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it'll come through
Yeah.
on D&D Beyond, but it'll not come onto Roll20.
Okay,
you-
good,
you-
yeah,
yeah.
extension.
Yeah, you might just need to try and re-add the extension.
That extension.
What did you get? Sorry.
19.
19.
19. Very good. Now, Dreon, can I get a history check from you, please?
Yeah. Oh, thank fuck.
Very good. Now, it wasn't a high DC for Zarathos, but it was a higher DC for Dreon on this. The mention in these letters, Zarathos, you know why you're here. You know things within
Oh, that was just
this.
a quick roll to see.
Yes.
Woohoo! Comes through.
Woohoo!
You know these things and parts of the letters. Dreon, a flash of memory goes through your head as you're sort of like zoning in and out, but the words Talon brings back a dark memory. One of you, Sebastian, and the first time meeting Mal flashes in your head, and the open grate in the middle of the cell that no one knew how it had opened, the jumping down, examining the area that was underneath where you and the team were held captive for a few weeks in your indentured servitude, and the creature, the humanoid creature that had attacked the three of you. For anyone that does not know what a talon looks like,
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Okay.
it then catches catches your memory, Drayon, the mention of this, and then you look. Give me a perception check, please, Drayon, and what would Zarathos be looking like as he was reading this letter? Oh, fucking hell.
A little bit taken aback, I'd imagine, but also slightly confident that I've found another clue pertaining to this secret cabal.
Would you be trying to hide this, or would you be trying to? Are you not within? Actually, you're just sort of back from being. Like, would you still be like looking like you're in pain or something like that, or would you be trying to hide that? Oh yes,
Yeah, I'd still be somewhat in pain, I'd imagine, but yeah, I'd probably be trying to hide it still, because I'm not. Yeah.
Right. So give me a deception check, please, at disadvantage.
Okay. Yep. Oh shit! Sorry, disadvantage.
Yeah, just roll.
Control.
Yeah, just roll one more time, mate.
Hold on. No, he's done it in disadvantage now.
Oh well.
That's disadvantage, right?
Yeah, that's disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do roll it
Okay,
not,
yeah.
if you do roll it once without being disadvantage or advantage, just roll again normal. Usually. So
Right. Okay.
you're thinking, but it's fine. A 9. As you are reading it, this sense of, oh fuck, yeah, they're meaning business. You know, they're sending one of these creatures, but also you're like, right, okay, so we know that this is the right thing. Comes across your face. Drayon, you catch this. Like the look on him. What would you like to
Yeah,
do?
I'm.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
You don't need to do anything if you don't want to as well, by the way. If you just want to be like, oh, people have their own thing. Fuck it.
I mean, yeah, that's probably more Drayon's thing, to be fair.
Sweet.
So yeah, no.
After reading the letters, Zarathos, what would you like to do?
I think Zarathos, a little bit taken aback and a little bit, I think, almost overwhelmed by this situation, actually, tells the group. Well, what's in the letters, I guess. Oh, so of course, always read what's in the letters, but tells them of this. Describes this. Basically, I've been looking for clues pertaining to this secret. Yeah, pertaining to this secret cabal that I've been tracking down. I was basically just sort of open up about why I'm here, what I've been sort of chasing and following, and basically just inform the group.
So you tell
No
them.
point trying to hide it at this point. I think that I need some assistance on this, to be honest. My weary state.
So you begin telling them about your time in your hometown. What did we call it
Yes.
again? Dusk.
Dusks. Oh, yeah.
I've got
One
too
moment.
many towns in my head. I keep forgetting
Yeah.
things. Duskwatch.
Duskwatch, that's it.
Yeah, you tell them of your time in Duskwatch about how you were from an early age and all that. You learned how to do all this stuff. You used your abilities to join the Thieves Guild and start stealing from people and blah blah blah. And then you wandered
Yes.
in on the like you tried stealing from a noble family and uncovered some information about a dangerous secret cabal known as the Parliament,
That's it.
and all the weird, mystical and strange, like essentially like Illuminati style shit that seems to be going on, and how they play different parts and how things are happening within the world are happening. Like you followed information to find that people were put in charge of important areas within kingdoms and whatnot due to the influence of this grasping elite secret organisation, and only very few people have information on it. So you've been trying to follow every single lead possible, and how it's led
Yes.
you to the Byzantine Empire, where you got caught.
So, yeah.
Blah blah blah,
Got
all
caught,
that stuff.
Blah blah blah. Ended up here. Here we are.
Met these fine people.
Met these fine, wonderful people, and yeah, I think after recent events, I'm going to need some help. I want to get to the bottom of this secret organisation.
And you rip the mask off, and you see it was the caretaker all along. Oh.
Yeah.
So it wasn't for you middling kids.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you meddling adventurers.
Old baby legs here would have solved this mystery.
You start trying to run downhill, but then you forget. Oh God, no! That's how you got caught.
yeah.
There was a slight incline, and you just fucking went toppling down the hill. Sorry, we're going to make jokes. Going to make jokes like that all the time. Drayon, Missy, and I was going to say Mal there, Tech. You guys get all this information sort of thrown at you out of nowhere, like about this essentially still a stranger who has just unloaded all this on you all. What are you thinking? How are you feeling? All the good stuff.
Drayon looks straight at him and just hits him with a well. And that's Drayon's interjection.
It's the most that we're getting from Drayon. More than we usually get as well, but Missy?
Missy, she feels like she shouldn't really trust Tiefling, but it seems like he's being genuine, so she's just a bit like, do I trust him? Do I know that? I don't know.
And Tech.
Tech is just going to sit back on the wall that's just behind him and just be like, the world has changed so much. If everyone else is fine with it, whatever.
Yeah, dude.
We have
And he's going
saved
to pull out his pipe
life.
and start smoking.
Since we have saved his life, I don't see why he should be harming us in any way or lying us, so I guess, yeah.
So, some guys seem to be okay with it. Halder, this information being thrown about and the chats between the quote-unquote bigger people going on. Your name being mentioned in this letter, and specifically the names Lady Elwyn and the words return to her estate immediately. Give me a history check, please, at advantage. So, where it says the number to roll for your history check, there's two ways. What is it? Shift for advantage, is it?
I think I did it.
Yeah, should be.
There we go.
Oh,
You begin to sort of look inward a little bit, and the memories of dank and dreary rooms, the clanking of chains and the drips of stagnant water and other strange, disgusting, viscous liquids. It pierces into your mind. The sound of the chipping of wood and the searing pain burning up through your strange new body, crying out for something in the darkness, seeing only shadow moving around, not even fully understanding what this existence is. Every now and again you would come back into consciousness and you would hear strange noises coming from the shadows. More and more on the outside world having gotten away from that dark place, you realise that the sounds were people speaking. Your memories aren't all there yet, but one thing you do understand, or remember, is the words Lady Elwyn. And every now and again, the shadow that would be called such a name appears in your mind as a beautiful young looking face, dark complexion, dark hair, cascading in a almost like from a bun, tied back as if all business, and piercing blue eyes staring through, and an almost like cheeky grin on her face, masking the true definition of evil, before going black once more and pain emanating all around your body. You sort of snap back from that memory and see you're still at the Bastion. The people, just some guys speaking to Zarthos. What would you like to do?
I feel like remembering all this and feeling this much sort of pain, internal sort of like trauma whirling sort of inside himself. I feel like Haldir sort of drops to his knees. Sort of the platinum coin he'd been sort of fawning over this entire time. You know, like drops to the floor like it's nothing. And sort of like just looks at the floor and sort of just starts pounding it as much as possible, like for like sort of an angry, sort of like sad, like sort of like tears, sort of like what would be tears, like sort of like bits of mud and stuff that was like keeping the wood together.
Almost like when a child gets told no, they're not getting that toy, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they can't express their emotions properly. I'm imagining you're just pounding and
Pounding
screaming
it, yeah, just indiscriminately, like not even thinking about it.
Would you say it's within a... Are you using, in this time of great emotion and the eruption, sort of like... I'm imagining it in almost like a bipolar sort of thing, like you've stood there all happy or just glad of stuff, and then instantly, with all that happening, switching, and then doing all this.
Yeah.
Would you say that you're keeping, with your strikes on the ground, your sort of moncastic form, or is it just pure rage and like
It's just pure rage.
it's that there's nothing, it's not like
There's
you're trying to practice sort of thing that people can, it's just pure emotion and rage and fuck
There's
everything.
so much just anger and pain inside me that it's just like been sort of revealed to me in these sort of like flashing images of this lady that's these piercing blue eyes and the pain.
Guys, you in the middle of your conversation hear the scream, the rasping woody voice of Haldir, and the sound of like cracking wood on mud and stone and whatnot. You see him having this quote unquote tantrum, but not a tantrum, you know what I mean, just like going berserk essentially, and you sort of get the viciousness, the ferocity behind it, the sadness. You see that this is the this is the rage of a hurt child blasting through. What would you guys do in a situation like this?
Well, when Mrs. sees that, she's just a bit worried about him, and for whatever reason, maybe it's her inside motherly instinct, she just wants to really comfort him and ask him what's going on.
Are you going over to him, or are you
Yeah.
sort of go over to him and in a kindly, like you say, motherly instinct, sort of reach down? What would Haldir do in a situation like that? Somebody is now in this fit of rage, coming close to him, even though you'd be able to sense that it is within a pure and just manner.
Yeah.
What would you say? Would he sense this, or would he? What would you like to do?
I feel like
would you play it?
maybe like as I'm like punching the floor and like sort of like just with all my might, just like swinging out of the corner of my eye, kind of like see someone walking over and kind of like stop halfway and sort of like just kind of like consider my surroundings, and now I kind of like sense everyone around and think, oh, I've just done that to everyone. I kind of feel like a bit embarrassed now. I just kind of like want to sort of run away and sort of hide behind like a rock over here.
If you want to do that, run yourself behind a rock. Give
I'm
me
just kind of like hiding behind there, like.
give me a stealth check at disadvantage, please, because everybody is watching you.
If he rolls
Yeah.
natural 20, I'm gonna fucking die.
Can you imagine?
No, imagine two
There
20s.
you are. At disadvantage. Nope.
A 10. Yeah, you. As you're punching the ground, and you hear Missy saying, like, what's the matter? And then walking over, sort of like, or running over a little bit. You sort of stop, and you guys just see him stop in the middle of nothing and just sort of his head turning, like a slow puppet way. You see just like into almost like the voids of his eyes. Turns himself back. Pulls himself up like a marionette. Strings are being pulling him back up straight again. So, oh, and hear the wood as he bolts off behind one of the rocks. He's not chosen a very big rock to go and hide behind, but he sort of curls himself up into like a ball, like almost fetal position, and hides down just to sort of have a few minutes to himself to process everything that's just happened.
When Missy sees that you leave him alone, she just gently says, "If you need a safe place and someone to talk to, I'm here for you, little one."
The child,
Not my own.
he is Lady Elowin's property. He will be back to her soon enough. As you hear the captain sort of sticking the knife in a little bit further and twisting.
Tech, hearing him say that, will cast Thaumaturgy and his eyes will just go ablaze and red, looking directly at the captain. People shouldn't be owned. Okay, Tech is getting a bit pissed off with the captain.
Give me an intimidation check, please. There's...
At advantage because of Thaumaturgy?
I was just going to say, does it say that you get advantage with it?
No. I'm just wondering if you'd be kind.
Yeah, go and roll it at advantage.
Okay.
I'm not doing it to be kind.
No,
You're-
of course not.
Your rolls have been shit tonight already, so it's...
And I'll use guidance as well.
God damn.
26. The laughing and smirking that the captain had as he was trying to annoy Missy and put some fear into Halder. As you do the thaumaturgy and on yourself and become this striking figure, the captain just sort of sees you blaze, like your eyes blazing, but something within you also begins sort of emanating a strange sort of almost like golden aura of your patron wraps around you, and you become sort of this dark blazing gold Aarakocra in front of him, and he just shuts up. You see the fear and terror in his eyes, as if he's seen something divine well from you. And he sits there just sort of in his wrappings. Anyone else? What would y'all like to do?
Well,
Zarathos contemplated, punching the captain for saying that, but holds back.
Do you reckon we should drop off to the resistance? Let them decide what to do with them.
Yeah,
yeah.
I agree with that.
Fair. Miss is just gonna change her face to his and be like, you know, I can always change into you and fake, yeah?
Why is that rolled? You might be able to change your face, girly. But the Empire will always know who the right one is.
We'll see about that.
Yes, we will see.
Well, you might not see anything soon, but yeah.
And I will go to my maker, knowing I served the Emperor in any way I could. And he sort of just like sits back a little bit, closes his eyes, and just goes silent from there.
Well, sorry to mention it, guys, but I think we should go check on the other two down the bottom.
Okay. I will give access to the amazing captain to Tech. You can move on. You can be in charge of this guy.
By the way, just a quick question. Where's Leo?
He's down with Mal and the two other guards.
Ah, okay.
So if you would like to move your characters down to where you want to move them, if you are leaving the Bastion.
Follow the path, man.
Follow the leader. Give me a dexterity save, please, Zarathos.
Dexterity, yeah?
Dexterity save, yeah, please.
The small one. Yeah. No.
Oh.
Below. Yeah. Dexterity.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
no. Oh,
What?
wait, what? I did just say 1, right?
Yeah.
How have I got 12?
Did it,
No, it was on the side. It was not.
it rolled off, did it?
Yeah, I must have rolled on.
Well, that's good. It rolled onto a 7, so you got 12 for the +5.
Right.
You feel your tiny little legs going because this is a slight incline coming down here. You're going about 20 or so foot down this fucking slope, so you feel top heavy at this moment in time. You're aware lose your balance, but you manage to pull yourself back a little bit, and your baby legs get you down.
Still, yeah, that's just about made it.
It was a 2-7. It just looked like one.
You all get to the bottom of the slope, and you see Mal and Leo in the ruined, like little home area that you left the guards before. They seem to have like moved a couple of the dead bodies out of the way, and as you get closer, you just hear, "Well, you know what? It's being a guard is tough sometimes. You know, you don't really get the good foods. You know, it's I like soup. Do you guys like soup? You know, you little girl, you look like a soup lover. You know, you see Mal really pissed off, really want to kick this guy that they've not gagged yet. The other one you see struggling with his binders, like nah, Kevin here, he doesn't like soup, you know. He's a bit of a like meat and two veg lover. I knew you would giggle at that.
What can I say? I'm slow.
And you just get down and you see like Leo tending to his wounds and just turns to you. He's not short up for ever since Tech left. He's been talking for the last half hour.
Oh, he didn't shut up when I was here either.
No, I don't think it's very becoming gagging him now. And you just hear him say, well, you know what the best type is? The best type is always just that, like, it's loads of vegetables and a little bit of meat in it, you know, just a little ham shank into the soup, and you just see Mal slowly but surely losing her rag. You see her sort of slipping one of her daggers out. It's just like, Leo just sort of grabs her. No. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him. Keep speaking about soup. You guys are all sort of reunited. What are your next plans? You are done now at the Blacklight Bastion. You have taken over the tower and decommissioned the storm engine inside without destroying the place. It is entirely up to yourselves what you do next.
Well, I don't know how the other guys feel, but I feel like we need to either get rid of these guys or let them go. But letting them go doesn't sound like a really good option, so we probably will have to kill them.
Definitely kill them.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Did not we do over a fucking prison wagon not too long ago on the journey here?
But what do you want to imprison them? Like, do you want to look after them? Because you have to look after them then.
Yeah, that's your responsibility. You gotta pick the bathroom as well.
So you did get a prison wagon. That is where everybody was kept in it as you escaped the authorities after releasing the captives and Leo. But you left the wagon in the village.
Mm-hmm.
So you do still have your wagon, which has spare rooms and that in it that you could, or at least if you wanted to transport them back, you could chuck them in the bathroom or something like that. But if you wanted to, you could just do whatever you want.
I mean,
Right,
it
everyone
sounds
stand
like
30 foot back.
Take no prisoners.
Before we leave, Tech would want to ask the captain if there was any valuables here or any magical items of importance that are here.
good idea.
There was stuff in the bastion, but from the looks of your little wooden friend, I think you found the possessions.
And do you have anything valuable on yourself or
Give me
magical important?
Give me an investigation check, please.
Okie dokie. Guidance myself as well.
I don't think you need it to.
Dirty
Seems like
Okay. One or two.
2.
Okay, roll me a D100, please.
Okay.
About
46.
46. Roll me 2d4, please.
Six.
6. And another D100, please.
83.
83.
Nice. What's the point?
He's got 83 Johnnies in his bag.
I am just looking something over. Give me 2 seconds.
86 spiders. 83, I mean.
Every time. You only have his hobbits. Yeah, you gotta watch Anthony as well. It's like a special. It's like you gotta watch it before season 2.
I'm trying to figure out what to do.
83 pieces of pocket lint.
So, the six.
Yeah, go. Yes.
Yeah, so the 6, you rummage in the little man bag that the captain had, that he had like the letters and that in, and you find a little purse in it, and you manage to pull out 6 small art objects. They seem to be little statues of sorts, but they're all made from different sort of different materials. So intricately like carved gemstones worth of like little bits of art and stuff like that. It seems to be in some, like, they all vary in colours.
Yep.
Give me a... just give me a perception check, please, with that.
12.
12. From information that you were told from Captain Anselm in your time with the resistance fighters, learning about what's happening in the Byzan Empire and how it went from being the southern kingdoms and taken over from the emperor and his morals and blah blah blah, all that stuff, and how the empire was established and now how this stuff goes on. All the information that you were given, you see the semblance of what these pieces of like gemstones and all that represent. The different colours and the different carvings on it all seem to represent the 6 morals themselves. This guy is a true believer of the morals and the empire, so he keeps little parts of it with him. So you can add into your inventory 6 art objects, or you can call it the 6 moral gems, something like that, but they're 25 gold per object.
Awesome.
So like one's made from ruby, one's made from emerald, one seems to be like a deep blue sapphire representing like the sea and stuff like that. It's the colours vary.
Yep.
And underneath all that stuff in this small box, you just find a small bit of paper.
Yep.
You pick it up and then you start unravelling it, and you realise that it's not a piece of paper, it's a piece of scroll. And it appears to be one a spell scroll. You can add a level 1 spell scroll into your inventory.
Okie dokie.
And I will tell you the spell scroll because I am looking through it right now. You can add 1 spell scroll of the Unseen Servant. Just means you could use.
Awesome.
Just means you could use Unseen Servant once as your spell scroll.
Sweet. Thank you.
I'm giving you all a wee servant. I say use, but the only person that can see it is Tick. The captain just sort of looks in disgust, but tries not to stare too much as you rifle through his belongings once more. There's not really anything else of value in this backpack, or this fanny pack, whatever you want to call it. Everybody having heard Missy turning around and saying they should execute the soldiers and the captain, the one that was thrashing about with the gag in it, seems to be breaking down a little bit, and the other one that was just nice speaking about soup just seems to have went quiet as well and just looking down, not crying or anything, but just, oh god, this is his time. And the captain just looking on haughtily, expecting death to come.
I mean, Mr. does kind of feel bad for the two, not for the captain, for the other two. And she wants to ask them, like, like if they were willing to just go back to their families or whatever and not do anything for the
Yeah, but can we trust
empire. Yeah, no, you can't really, can you? Can you, like, yeah, well, never mind.
Again, what would you guys like to do?
I mean, the soup kid was a kid, pretty much, wasn't he?
The,
So,
the soup guy was older of the two.
oh, was he?
He was the
What?
one. He was the one that gave
What?
himself up.
What if we take him to our place and promise them a new life and stuff? Except the captain.
Spare their lives if they join the resistance.
So it looks like we're taking him with us, then. Might as well drop off the captain on the way. Captain can have the captain.
I mean, we can just, I don't know, tie the captain and leave him there to die. I don't care, really.
Yeah, but if someone comes along, then
Fireball.
Just wait till you get to the point that you could put a warding glyph on something. Put a warding glyph on something like this and make the condition that if somebody comes over and unties the captain, you'd be able to activate the fireball inside and everybody would explode in the area. That's a fucking That's a nice little trap way of doing things. But you don't have that at
The
the moment,
old suicide bomber.
yeah. Yes, so you guys are contemplating on what to do. In the time of that, Mal and Leo have wandered off and bringing back your carriage. Oh god. Apologies. Oh god, you've got a really small card there. Basically, right, what are we doing? You see Leo on top of the cart with his rifle, trained on all of them. Am I shooting, or are some coming back? Are they going back to the resistance? What's happening?
I don't think she can do what you want with the captain. The other two will take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can file the other two into the carriage. Right, so what are you guys wanting to do with the captain?
I just feel like he deserves like a not really nice death. Maybe like a slow torturous death.
I could beat him to death.
Finish.
Yeah. That would be slow and torturous, I guess, yeah.
Just a small little wooden boy just slowly smashing his head in, just like.
I like that idea. I mean, if he wants to, use him as a punching bag and get his frustration out of him, go for it.
Yes.
Yeah. Turns out
Very good.
the earlier rage bit was practice.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, if you don't succeed in killing him completely, we'll finish him for you.
Yeah, fireball. No. What are we doing? Are we killing him? We're not killing him.
Oh no,
we
yeah, we
all
definitely
killing
killing him.
Oh, we're killing him. Okay,
Oh,
down.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
I'll
Mrs.
Oh
out
yeah, no,
for-
there's no fucking around here. Like,
Mrs.
yeah,
out
get the
for
job done.
complete blood.
Yeah.
they're definitely gonna get in on this.
Do we all just kick the shit out of him? Like a
Take it in
group
turns.
Just
exercise.
circling and just like start beating him in the middle.
Yeah.
That fine. We're going down the fucking teenagers on TikTok or Snapchat route now. You all surround this guy and one at a time. Halder, you sort of like take your wooden fists and start bam 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 bam, just beating into this dude as hard as possible, unleashing all your frustration and your rage until like who's up next?
I will have a little go for sure. He pissed me off with his cockiness.
Okay, Missy starts beating into him.
Can I look at him first and then start kicking him? Or whatever.
Can you do what, Tom?
Spit at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to spit at him first.
And then you start beating him off.
Hehe.
Giggity. Zarthos.
Yeah, fuck it, I don't really know this guy, but he seems evil, I guess, so...
I mean, he imprisoned you. Like, come on, get back at him.
Go on, take a little slice. He did torture you. Oh, shit.
That is true, yeah. Alright, Zarathos goes in for a big old swing.
Start cracking him in the face as well. This guy looks bloodied and beaten. Drayon.
Brown don't really get involved with the beating so much. Just the entire duration, he's kind of hanging around his feet, like held up on the floor, just with his arms outstretched, digging his claws in one at a time, and then like retracting them again. Like not really moving his feet, just he's got hold of his legs. He's just kneading them with rather sharp, rather oversized claws.
Oh my god. How is that worse than what's happening? How is that the most like sick one? Like so far? Like
Shred's just too chill about it.
oh my god.
Not interested, just sinking your talons into him.
Yeah, I'm not really doing too much. Deep into his fucking muscle. Jesus. Tech, let's see how fucking sick you can get.
I am gonna take a page out of my daughter's book. I'm gonna pop him on the head with the quarterstaff, cast an infestation.
Oh my god.
Nice choice.
And I'm gonna turn to everyone and be like, can I just suggest that we either remove the head from the body or the bottom half of his jaw, so if anyone can use any magics to speak to him after he's gone, he can't talk.
I like that idea. You go for it. Or do you want me to do it with pleasure?
I mean,
Can you
could
not just
fucking
drop
take
him
his
at
chin
sea?
pretty easily.
Or I feel like Mal would love doing something like that.
Yeah, Mal should do it.
I feel like Mal would collect the jaw.
Might be useful,
So-
you know.
So I'm gonna take a little bit of creativity here, if you guys don't mind.
Go for it.
Back on.
Oh shit, where are you? Oh shit, that's not even got a size on it. Why the fuck is that not showing up? Oh, something's really. There is some fuckery that's happening here. 2 seconds, guys. So, as his head begins altering and becoming this infested cesspool of a head, like the blood and all that starts turning different colours, all this like weird growth and mutant bugs and all that start pouring out. You see him start twitching and stuff like that. It's like, the Empire will never fall. It's like his eyes start going bloodshot and stuff like that. Missy,
Yeah.
you feel a surge up your arm.
Of my arm.
Up your arm.
Okay. What kind of surge?
A strange arcane surge up your arm.
Hmm.
And you feel movement.
I was gonna ask about Puck in a little bit. Go on.
Puck begins climbing his way out of your sleeve, looking ill, dreary. Something doesn't seem right about him. He starts coughing up some blood. That as it hits the ground, it starts catching flame.
Stop, everyone! Stop! Stop beating the guy! Stop beating the guy!
he flies away from your hand and flies over to like the wall, and you see something starts changing in him. Puck starts getting bigger.
Oh my god.
And you see this, his size goes from being this tiny little noodle of a pseudo dragon that would wrap around your arm to now this almost 10-foot beast
Fucking hell.
flattening there and standing, staring at you all, blood red eyes, and his scales black with purple teasing in it, and his almost purple like wings flapping, and bloody claws in his now giant arms. I will change the size of the thing so you can see him.
Oh. Look at the view.
My gosh.
Do I still feel that connection I had with him, even though he's changed?
You still get your connection to him. You feel
Okay, cool.
you feel him more powerful.
Okay.
And he stares at the captain who you have been beating mercilessly. And with an opening of his mouth, you all see that something is way to erupt. You all sort of step back a little bit, and
Yeah.
this torrent of blood comes spewing out of his mouth and covers the captain, and you see it slowly begin to dissolve and disintegrate his body. Flames catch all around, and you just hear for a split second the screams, and all of a sudden it just all the flesh and bone melt into this pile of goo on the ground. Puck staring at you all, eyes darting back left and right, rears himself up, flaps his wings, and as he slowly but surely begins shrinking once again and becomes the teensy tiny little baby dragon.
Aww.
God, he's like a chopper.
Yeah, he's like that.
Dragon
Oh.
kind of leans forward
Look how
around
cute.
Halder
Look at this little face.
and looks over at Missy, and he's just like, I think you need to go get the danger noodle checked out.
He just flaps his little wings over to you and
I'll
lands.
just be like, Mrs. like shocked, but so proud of him, and she's just like, "Oh my god, could you do this whole time, or is I'm just speechless, right? But well done, my little boy, or little, I don't even know what to call you now. Well done."
He looks up at you, nuzzles into your hand, and then right up your sleeve again.
Aw, my little puppy.
I believe. Did I add it into your thing? 2 seconds. Time between. There's Missy Malkar. Missy Malcachino. I did not. I never added his new form into your thing.
This is amazing, by the way. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I love
look at
it. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot.
Blood.
Darth Office looks like, well, I'm glad it was on our side.
There we go. Customize his name to Puck.
Oh, my God.
Hug the badass.
Is he still going to call him Puck, or has he got a
Magic
nickname?
Dragon.
Yeah, fuck the dragon now.
Yeah, well, he was always called
Yeah.
Dragon, but yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just gonna confuse people and they're never gonna expect it. So I'll leave
That's my little dragon surprise.
it. Yeah. Done, bitches. You can just fucking dissolve me now.
Instead of Puck, it's now Big Man Puck.
So you now see his form in your extras as Puck Blood Dragon form.
Blood dragon. Wow.
Yeah, of course it doesn't
Do you need to refresh?
show the dragon. Maybe, yeah.
Cheeky refresh.
She can refresh.
A cheeky wee refresh.
Refresh.
DJ.
Move that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's there now. Hello there. Oh, and the HP. Hello. Better than mine.
He's a dragon.
Well, yeah.
And I will put
Nice.
his character art. I've just
You
seen-
know, I don't even care about my 16 fucking copper things.
Yeah.
I'm so much more happy with this.
So much magic from that.
Yeah. Oh, look at the beauty.
Where's this character art?
Oh,
down in character
awesome.
art.
Loving it.
Big boy.
I'm gonna have to get like a seat and fly him and stuff. I don't know.
He's not that big yet. He is still
Oh.
only a medium sized, so he's about the same size as you.
Ah, that's
Oh,
alright.
okay.
That's still cool.
Yeah. Very cool.
But-
Still a baby.
But he's still a beast.
Grow. He's a beast. Oh, we loving you, pup.
I had that sorted and ready, and then when you messaged me a few weeks ago, it was like, oh, but with leveling up, do you think Puck
Yeah.
should get a thingy? And I did say back to you, I've already got that sorted. Don't you worry about that.
I see that.
I had that
No,
fucking.
yeah.
I had that planned, and it was just going to be getting him into stuff. That's why he was always meant to do something at the end, but that's why that's why he went ill before this fight, and then obviously you being off a couple of times as well, or the time before it,
Yeah.
and then the last session not really needing anything like that.
Yeah.
So with the
No, amazing. Love it. Thank you very much.
after the excitement of this, a few seconds you see the melted thing. Puck is now changed into his tiny form. You just hear footsteps coming out of the thing. You just see Mal, right, looking at you all, see it being a bit shady about stuff. Say, what have I just missed?
Well, my dear, quite a lot actually.
We'll just pretend that you tell her all the stuff in the
Yeah.
in the car, or on the way, and you just for the journey, she's like pissed off even more. Like, fuck's sake, I missed him. Check. Like going up the Puck, like you transform now. You know, he's not really bothered and stuff like that.
Like,
so-
oh, I'll be like, okay, Mal, just give him in a minute. It's been hard for him.
It's a long day.
Yeah.
And for those who have not seen the carriage yet,
Yes. The hard carrot.
Oh.
It's got 2 floors.
Oh, very nice.
It's
Is
the
it-
hardest carrot.
this is the first floor of the carriage that has rooms and stuff in it, or has a shared bedroom, and then giant dragon, no. And then it has an upstairs as well that is also a bit of a lab and also a kitchen and dining room.
Nice. Yes, it's just normal.
Nice.
So you've got a TARDIS,
Hardest
Carrot.
carrot, yeah. Savage.
this kind of thing.
Basically,
It's a
I have
garden.
a cabin on wheels.
Yeah.
It's like Harry Potter.
It's like the what's the bus? The night bus.
Night bus.
Oh,
Gee,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the
Well,
night
no,
bus.
it's like the tent.
It's
You know,
gonna
the
be
tent,
but
the
be
big
right.
tent.
And another thing, guys, for Zarathos and for Halder, Don't
My roll 20 is playing up, by the way.
don't touch that. You
Don't touch that. Okay.
You don't.
What's the thing not to touch that I want to touch now?
Yeah, what's that little rat avatar there?
You don't touch Ratalan.
Rat. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
do
Stuart
not
Little.
touch Rathalan, no.
Mal will
Yeah.
kill you all.
Oh, okay.
And I'll join her.
Ratalan is the giant stuffed rat that Mal managed
He's
to
the
kill.
mascot.
Mal managed to kill and stuff within a day.
Wow.
Nice.
Because it was.
Rathalan is the best.
And then Missy managed to convince Mal that Ratalan was needed to be placed in a
Haunted hut.
that was a haunted hut that she had basically turned around to everybody and said, "Oh yeah, well to Mal specifically, oh yeah, there's a haunted hut out there. They definitely want their stuffed rat back." So, and convinced her. Very good. She was very persuasive.
That's amazing.
Yeah. You guys are in the caravan. Somebody, I'll say that Mal is driving it while she's been pissed off. And I believe, are you going back to the village with these prisoners? Did you say?
Yeah.
A day goes past. You wait. Where are we? Ah, there we go. That's the village map. Pardon me. Zarthos, you can get some good sleep. Get some food in you and stuff like that. The rest of you that are in there, you get some sleep as well.
A long rest, yeah?
A long rest, yeah?
Yeah, you guys can get a long rest. That's what I should be saying on this.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm good on
As you're all sleeping, you realise that Halder does not sleep. He wanders about. He wanders about the place. You hear the clicking
So I
and
still take
clacking.
a long rest.
Yeah, you can still take a long rest. Fuck, you definitely need a long rest, but you don't sleep. So your long rest must just be 8 hours of inactivity, of like not getting in fights sort of thing. Like, so that must be your long rest. Weshelkind have this really strange ability, guys, or not strange, but it's very creepy in his sense. He doesn't need to sleep, or
Sleep
he-
and breathe.
or not that he doesn't need to sleep. He can't sleep. He is constantly awake.
That must be annoying. That also helps for us if we need a guard sometimes, I guess.
I guess. Do you feel tired though, or is it permanent, perpetual state of just awake?
I feel like I've been being awake all this time. The whole phases one, so.
I would say that you probably do feel
I guess
tired,
he can
but
get tired after fighting, innit? And then he just sits or whatever and gets
Yeah.
the energy back.
imagine it like a meditation sort of thing. Like, so long as he's like calming himself and whatnot, then he would still keep. He would like get back to his ways. But no, he doesn't sleep. You guys are all sound asleep, stuff like that. You're eating. He doesn't eat or drink. He's wandering about this place, just every nook and cranny, whatnot, and you're all just. I knew you would do something like that, Drayon.
What did
Find
he
him.
do?
What's he doing?
Look where he's sleeping on the map.
Oh, right, yeah, right.
On top of all the great.
The most uncomfortable place
Uh-huh.
ever.
Yeah, that's true. Where would I sleep actually? There's only 4 beds, right?
I mean,
Drown's just lanky, he'll sleep anywhere.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
doesn't
Zarth
need
must
to
just
sleep,
kept in
though.
a chair, I suppose.
Leo just jokes and says, "I'm good to share if anybody wants that."
and Mr. says, okay.
Back! He starts throwing water at you. Back! But also does but also get a bucket and a map for the. No, I'm not going to sing that on stream. Yeah. He jokes like that, but he still leaves the bed cover over just a little bit, just hinting, hint.
Wink, wink.
Come hither.
A couple of days, a day goes past. You guys traveling along the familiar road where you came from, and as you pass the bubble of Yavanna, you all feel a little bit uplifted, a little bit enlightened. Zarthos and Halder, a new sense of understanding not understanding, safety and enlightenment to a sense comes across you.
Well, Zarathos welcomes that.
Yeah, sorry, just to quickly, I guess Jesus doesn't really know who Yavanna is. He's like this spirit who like kind of protects the town and stuff.
Yavanna is one of the old gods. Sorry.
Yeah.
She's one of the old gods of nature. We can give you a rundown later on, obviously, about what's the script with the town and stuff like that. But you get the sense and understanding of this place. The cart draws close and stops, and the two of you step out into a place that you're not being used to in a while. Halder, you've probably never been used to this place at all in your time. And as you guys get out in the sunlight and this crisp, fresh air, the sound of the river, the smell of the river, kids playing, you hear everything, you sense everything, you smell everything. There's a taste on the air, sweet, and just everything about this place is beautiful. Leo walks past you and says, welcome to their village. Welcome to Amarathun. And you step out.
Oh.
A nice, quaint village.
Well, just a quick question. Is my slide completed?
Is your what completed?
The slide?
Your slide. You've only been away for about 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
Give me a perception. Give me an investigation check, please.
Okay. I'm not good at them, but what's
There's so many people here.
Oh yeah, let's take them. Okay, exactly.
You're looking at the slide. You can't really tell if anything's been added to it or not, but it doesn't really. Maybe they've been busy, You see some of the workmen catch that you guys are back and see you, oh fuck, and then start sort of bustling over. They clearly haven't been working on this slide while you've not been there. They've been working on different things.
They've missed their engineer telling them what to do.
Yeah, that's definitely what's happened,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, this place has given me some serious Riverwood vibes from Skyrim here.
That's good because it's the exact same map.
You should have
Oh,
seen
yeah.
it.
I was like, Christ, this looks familiar.
Yeah, let.
It
You
literally.
have a slide from
I've
top
seen
of
Oh,
it.
it's fine.
here.
Oh, really?
And with that revelation, I think that's where we'll call it this evening.
Well, no, before,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
before we call it, I had one question to Tech, actually, if we can.
To Tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, on you go.
Missy just goes to Tech and goes, Tech, something I've meant to ask you for a while now, but there was no chance. Why is that gold white feather in between all your black feathers? If you don't mind me asking.
Tech will start stroking like his chin. It was a gift from that like, weird old guy.
Oh,
He'll
What?
pull the feather up and kind of hold it in front of everyone. It's odd. It's clearly another of my kind. Just different colouring. I don't get it.
does it do anything special?
I don't think so.
Fair enough. That's all good. I've noticed you were staring at it the other night and kind of wanted to ask you about it, that's all.
Yeah, it's weird. It was staring at it because I don't understand it. It was just given to me, so it's got no meaning to me. It's just, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, thanks for sharing that.
And Tech will also begin describing to you the conversation he had with the old man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we'll pick up next week.
There we go.
When I remember to do it, hopefully. I've been saying that for about 5 weeks, and I keep forgetting that part.